Guys, oh my gosh. All right, so now, if you saw the last video, this is why we got the wheel and tire machine. Now, we're trying to build the mega cab, finish this, do some other stuff all at once. We're having a great time, but the thing is, look at what we're doing. We're out here sandblasting two sets of force, well, one set of forces, but two forces right now. The other two are still on the truck. But right here, look at this. We've got probably about 50-some pounds of media just chilling on the thing here because every single place we call is like 2 to 3 weeks out. We can't win. Just to get tires mounted 2 to 3 weeks out, sandblasted 2 to 3 weeks out. We legitimately can't win. So I'm about to start. I'm about to start my own sandblasting shop, my own powder coating shop, my own lift kit shop, my own tire mounting shop. I'm about to start it all because if people are legitimately 2 to 3 weeks out, somewhere along the line, your business is not running as efficient as it is. You can, at 2 to 3 weeks out, that's enough business to hire more employees to get your stuff done. So yeah, we're just having a grand old time trying to get things done. But yeah, we're actually, this is, surprisingly it's not working, English, surprisingly this is working decently well. This is just the coal slag from Tractor Supply. I almost mixed that and Harbor Freight together. That would have been an interesting word. I just messed around, sanded this out to like with 5,000 grit. We could have did a little bit better, but I tried to polish it out. It would probably look good if I, you know, went down and really did it, but yeah, these are gonna get powder coated and all those goodies, but it's just a fun time sandblasting, especially with this external one. I'm trying to figure out what some of the professionals use, whether it's a big cabinet or something that just like turbo jets it. I don't know, because it just takes forever and uses an enormous amount of media. So if any of you are, one, local sandblasters and we can work something out, because I'm always gonna have stuff to sandblast, but two, if you do sandblast somewhere else in the country, what do you use to make this go more efficient? Because I would love to know. We're gonna put the wheels on right now. I'm actually coming to get the keys, but we're gonna put the wheels on right now. This thing should look freaking sweet, and then we're actually gonna go to Tractor Supply to get more media, because you heard of our situation. But we're gonna go get more media. We're gonna take the Eco Diesel, see how those Furies rock and how they roll, and see how those fuel runners and everything balanced out with our new machine. So we're gonna give this a spin, but this thing needs cleaned. Some of the corners, after sitting out in the sun and going through the cold, like back here, the wrap, I'm just gonna be upfront and honest with you guys. Like the wrap back here, it's starting to come up. So I got an edge pen. So I'm gonna come back here and I'll get all that tacked down. So there's a truck on Instagram. Actually, it's a Tequila Sunrise truck. I forget the guy's name. It's a Tequila Sunrise Pearl truck, and he wrapped it black. Kind of upset about it. So if you're watching, beautiful paint color. I can't believe you wrapped it black. I knew you were gonna wrap it something else, but the shop he took it to apparently obliterated the wrap the first time. And when Alpha Rex was here, he was like comparing that to this, and he's like, dude, this thing looks really darn good. So I mean, yeah, there's a couple things that I, you know, obviously just the edges where I could wrap a little tighter, a little better, just like this. But that's nothing compared to what some of these other wrap shops put out. And I'm actually pretty impressed with my job on this. All the like screw holes are still here, and I gotta put those back in so the liner can get all tacked down. And then the 3M strips on the roof, I gotta put those back in. And I do need to, I think I've never done this before, but I do need to put a resistor on that third brake light, because it says the third brake light's out even though it isn't. So a couple more things to finish up on this truck, but we're gonna get the wheels on it and take it for a spin, because I've been dying to drive this thing. So we may put the wheels on, and then do we trust the liners? I think the liners should stay, and then we'll get those in when we get back. But needs a plastic plug too. We might just send it. I forgot this remote's dead. Guess we're about to set the alarm off. So if you guys have a dead fob, pro tip, that's how you start it. You'll put the fob to the push button and it should start. Oh, I gotta put the plastic bezel back in too. see how it looks at the front end. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. I don't know if I turned the tune down or up.
It looked up.
What?
It looked up. Also, you're squatting a little bit.
Alright guys, we're going to put this in off-road mode, not that it matters, but we're racing. And there we are. Off-roads with 22s.
What do you have to say to the people?
I don't know. I just don't, like, I don't know. It's not a good, like, it doesn't look mean. The front end looks so fruity. I'm not even kidding. It's like, the body lines are like off. I don't know. They are. There are the, so originally, like I said, I wanted the Fuel Mavericks with the chrome face, black barrel. And they weren't in stock, and they weren't going to be in stock anytime soon. But here we have the Fuel Runners 22x12 on a Fury Country Hunter MT2 version 2 of the tire, and it's a 33-1250, so we got a little bit of stretch on it. But the poke is absolutely unreal. Now I know a lot of you are going to want to know how these things handle, one, on the road. How do they balance? Two, this is why we're back here, because I know a lot of you ask for off-road use of the tires, and this is not really mud. It's kind of like wet clay and dry clay mixed. It's Ohio, but these things are like extra grippy. Now, I bought these tires. They weren't sent to me or anything. I chose to pick, you know, I chose these. They're like extra grippy. Like, I was trying to swing it back here, and I mean, it digs. It freaking digs. And that's absolutely unreal. So if you're looking for a mud tire, the Fury MT2, not a bad option. I can't really speak for the MT1s through mud or dirt like that, or clay or whatever, but these are really grippy. It must be the new design, the way something, how they come in and just dig. I don't know, but they're very grippy. But the best part about that is actually going down the road. This thing is super smooth. Got it up beyond 60, you know, the kind of the caution area while you got new tires on. Is it gonna shake? Is it gonna vibrate? Is it gonna not? No, everything was perfectly smooth. Rode absolutely incredible, and I'm actually super pleased with this. Now, I didn't really like the look of it. It just, I think it has everything. The rear end looks great, especially off the roof. I think it has to do with how unaggressive the front end of this truck is. Just from factory even, they're not as aggressive as the 2500. It's a very clean, swoopy, kind of swoopy look, and especially with the as dumb as it sounds, but the Laramie projectors, it almost makes this truck not very aggressive. However, it's clean overall. Obviously, you guys know it is a Longhorn 1500. Like, literally every truck we have is a Longhorn now. Was never intended that way, but yeah, it's obviously a Longhorn, guys. I gotta change the battery in that remote because it still thinks it's not in the truck. However, it is. And I think the one tire needs a little more air in it, but all the other sensors registered, so that's awesome. But like I said, I will say these tires, absolutely incredible. Wheels do look really good as well. They actually look really good. I'm gonna have to give them a wash already, but I do like how this turned out. The 22s, honestly, I'm thankful I did not go 24s on this. If I did 24s and 33s, it would definitely set this thing way out of bounds with how not aggressive the front end looks. So hopefully you guys can agree with me on that and tell me that the 22s was a good option. 20s probably would have also been a good option, but we're in that area of, you know, the big wheel game. So, you know, a little bit, you know, a little 22s on this, you can't complain. But like I said, I will say these things rode smooth. They balanced out really well. Only 2 of the wheels chased with a 0.25, so that's actually incredible. Usually you'll get it chasing like ounces and ounces and ounces of weight for any like cheap tire, really. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. But these balanced out really well. They rode really smooth, and to be honest, this is gonna sound crazy, but little to zero road noise. Absolutely could not hear a freaking thing going down the road, which is really nice. And especially you get this aggressive look of this mud tire, that's like a win-win in the book. Literally quiet on the road, really grippy in this dirty, dusty clay. Like, it's really grippy. Like, the rear end obviously was like chirping. I turned the traction control off and everything, but really grippy. Handles well, super quiet, balance well. Overall, great tire. Hope you guys like the way this turned out. We still have more coming for this. Be patient. Like I said, there's something, but that'll be coming very soon now that this is all done. So I'm gonna, probably not today, but in one of the next videos, we'll button this thing up completely with the final piece that goes to this very soon, and you'll see what the whole purpose of this truck was the entire time. So that'll be coming soon, but hopefully you guys enjoy this wheel and tire setup, and if you do, shoot this video a thumbs up. Let me know your comments down below. And some of you guys are gonna ask if this thing rubs, and the answer is no. Full lock forward and reverse, no rub, it clears, no issues whatsoever. Even off-roading there, no rub whatsoever. So ideally, the perfect setup, I would say. 20 by 12s, 22 by 12s, 24 by 12s, depending on how much wheel you want. But I will say that it is probably the best and cleanest setup, and I don't rub. So that's just a 1250 though. So if you want to go 13 or something, I can't really help you out on a 3-inch, because you'll probably have to cut something. But I don't have to cut, I don't have to move any plastic, nothing. It's a perfect setup. However, I do think it sucks because, like I said, the front end looks so almost a little fruity on these trucks compared to a 2500. That's what I'm saying. That the 33s look so small on this truck, but on the Banana Ram, that thing's gonna look aggressive as all can be. You guys are gonna see, you guys are gonna go nuts when those wheels go on, which will be very soon as well. It's so different getting into the different trucks all the time. Oh my gosh. But I do say she does look really, really good. Especially even from up here. Yeah, I still gotta put that plastic cap back in, but from up here she looks freaking good. She needs a wash now, but man, I think we did okay.